Great news, we have actually upgraded the VS36, which formerly used fluorescent lights, to a new 5000K LED light that is about 50% brighter, still 48 inch. These are actually, they look like bulbs, but there's LED strips behind here, so these are diffusers. Very bright, accurate, awesome light. So what I'm going to do is show you basically how to set up the VS36 with the LED light and show you what's in the box, and then we'll get to it. So this right here, wrapped together, are the VS36 background. It's 36 inches wide, hence the name VS36. 72 inches long, so a full 6 feet long. It's going to go into a straight sweep. Bundled in with that are the 16 by 20 bounce cards. Of course, we've got the light we just talked about. This is the crossbar. We've got 4 legs. They're all identical. 4 feet, so those are going to go together to create the framework. These are the 2 brackets that are going to be attached to this light to then go on the legs. These are the 4 easel backs, 2 for each of the 16 by 20 bounce cards. We've got the hardware, all the nuts, bolts, and screws, and everything like that. Also, I've got the old style clips for the background. I don't have the new ones, but the good news is you have the new more photography style clamps will be used to clamp the background on. So the only tools you need are a flat screwdriver and a 7/16 inch nut driver. You could use a crescent wrench, but this makes it a lot easier. So 7/16 inch nut driver, flat screwdriver. These don't come in the box. So we're going to get started and put this together. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, and really the part that takes the longest, is just putting the legs onto the feet. They're all identical parts, but the thing that you got to be a little bit careful is the orientation. So basically, you've got a pair of feet and legs facing this way that'll hold the light, and you're going to have a pair of feet and legs facing this way from the back that is going to hold the background. So what we're going to do is the legs on the front first. Now you'll notice on each of these legs there's a little 1/2 inch flange. The flange, no matter which leg or foot we're putting them on, is always going to face like where the camera is. So these are the front legs, and the feet are always facing out. So what I'm going to do here, so the first one is like this. So the flange is facing back towards the camera. We're going to skip 1 hole in the back, and I'm going to go ahead and put this just using one of the 1/4 1/2 inch screws. So put it right through there, and I'm going to put the hex nut on the other side. We're just going to start finger tight. And do the same thing. Alright, once you've got that on finger tight, just use your nut driver to hold it steady. Give it a little twist to make it snug. No need to over tighten. Okay, so that is the right front foot. So you got the foot facing this way, flange facing towards the back. Now we're going to do the left foot. It's easiest to just think of which piece is which. So this foot is facing out, it's going to be on this side, and we want the flange facing the back, so it's going to go like this. Leave 1 hole in the back. Alright, then we're going to tighten them. Once we've done that, we've already set up the front legs, and then we'll start on the back ones. Now the back ones are going to be facing towards the camera with these out like this, and remember the flange faces towards the camera, so the flange is still on this side. We're still going to go 1 hole from the back. Alright, so this is the back leg facing this direction, which leaves 1 more leg facing this direction. The flange again faces the front. Put it 1 hole from the back. Alright, so there you have it. Okay, so now all we've got to do is put these 2 brackets on the light. It's real simple. We're just going to turn the bracket over. The bracket, or turn the light over, the bracket towards the outside. Just line up the holes in the bracket with the holes in the light. Simply put the thumb screw through the back side, and use the hex nut to secure it on the front. So very simple like this. Alright, now that they're both in, you can tighten it a little more. So I'm just going to put the nut driver on here, twist it a little bit, holding the thumb screw. Alright, that's one side. Okay, so the light is ready to be put on the light stand. Best to use 2 people here. So I'm going to have Tyler, who's behind the camera, help me out here, and we'll put the light on the light stand. Then we will attach the background and we'll put everything together. Okay, so we are ready to get this light stand up, but one thing we need to do first is take our remaining 1/4-20 screws into the crossbar. And you can see there's a reinforced steel part and then there's just a single threaded part. We're going to take the 1/4-20 screw through the non-reinforced hole and put it from the inside to the out. Simply screw it through. If it's difficult because of the powder coating or whatever, you can use a screwdriver. Usually it'll just go through by hand like that. Do that one on each side. Remember, from the inside out. And that is it. Alright, so we are ready to put this on the light stand. So basically, what you want to do is put this locating screw, the bottom back right here. Alright, see if you can do that. So that this front of the crossbar is flush with the flange right here. And then we're going to use a thumb screw into the top hole, and that will secure everything. And that is it. That's basically the light stand, or the background stand. Now what we want to do here, and as I said, I've got these older clamps, but we've upgraded the clamps also, so you should have, I believe, 3 clamps. We're going to roll this out just like this. And we're going to very simply just center the background on this crossbar and clamp it from the top. Alright, and that is it. Okay, so now we're ready to put the light on the light stand. One thing you want to figure out is the cord comes out of one side. The light can really be either side, so wherever you have power closest, that's the side you want the cord on. So I've got power back here, and so we've got the cord on this side. So we've got the right foot here, and you can tell the foot is facing out. He's got the left one there. Got the flange facing towards the camera. So basically we are going to line up the holes. Now there's actually 3 different positions. You can angle this light in 3 different positions. You can have it straight out, 45-degree angle, or a 22.5-degree angle. I kind of like the middle one as the kind of the default. So what you want to do is angle this so that the top right back hole, the top back hole matches the top hole here, and the bottom hole is right in the middle, so it will match this second hole right in the middle there. So we're going to go ahead and do that second hole in the middle first with a thumb screw, and then we'll put the top screw in. And once you have that, just finger tight. Your light stand is ready to rock and roll. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. And that's it. Light on and off with this chain. So now that we've got everything set up with the light in the background, the last thing to do is set up these bounce cards. So each of the bounce cards has 2 easel backs. The reason for that is it has a little bit of memory when it first comes off the roll, so we use 2 bounce cards, which helps it flatten out a little bit. Basically, you want to take each bounce card, bend it back along the seam away from the adhesive. So then we're going to peel off the adhesive. Then using the long edge of the bounce card as the bottom. And it really doesn't matter which side you do these on. One side's a little bit shinier. Some people prefer to use that as the reflective side. So if we're going to do that, we can go ahead and put the bounce card like this with the matte side towards the back. And we're just going to basically put them 2 or 3 inches in from each edge. So here goes the first one. Just line it up along the bottom. There you go. And then when that's done, just go ahead and flip up that little thing and just repeat on the other side. So we fold it down. Peel off the adhesive. A few inches in from the side. Now if you want to get real exact and measure, you can do that, but I find that they work pretty well just like this. So these reflectors can be used to help direct the light, bounce the light from here onto the back of your subject, bounce them like this, a little more forward. You can do all kinds of things like that. The accent lights, the AL1 accent lights, are also an awesome accessory for this studio, as they put out a little more light in the bounce cards. But you can get some great shots just like this. So check out the tutorials. If you have any trouble, questions, give us a call. But thanks for watching and good luck.